Doncic using the Kleba screen. Probes. Can't hit from 17. Rebound taken by George.
Under the defense, something you don't see Maxey do a lot, but he's really grown as a player. Great effort.
Man, Richardson on the floor, and he got a timeout.
Yeah.
Look at the bench.
I mean, these guys are fired up.
But I'll bet on the Clippers' defensive talent when it comes playoff time.
George hits the three. Paul George.
Kick out three-pointer.
Yeah, it really is. And that's what it seems, the long shot, long rebound, all the time. Uh-oh.
But they think this gives them their most versatile and best chance to win it all.
George with a hand in his face, missed it badly, had to fire it. And it was interesting, Jeff, when we were talking with Rick Carlisle about Porzingis on post-ups. Well, that's not a post-up, as he misses from way downtown. He wants it in there. I want our guys to give it to him.
Yeah, particularly against size mismatches, as George with a nice finish and an and-one possibility.
From the floor, under 30 from three, much different than the way he started the season. Had a right toe injury, missed 7 games. And these teams meeting for the second time in 3 days, with the Clippers winning on Monday, 109-99, trying to avenge a 50 with the defensive mentality coming off the bench of Lou Williams this season. Less minutes, offensive numbers down a bit as George can't hit from half court. Zubac's deep catch and the finish.
That they like to see him take those shots. They're the good pull-up for the deuce.
Oh, George, another tough finish. He's gotten off to a strong start tonight. 5-point Clipper lead. George has 8 points, 4 rebounds. Brunson gets denied, could not soar over Zubac there. On the other end, Zubac with the hammer.
You know, when he's off to a good start offensively, I think he really starts to try and find other people.
Do not let him get that third. Cauley-Stein, the handoff to Luka. Paul George fights over the screen.
I don't know. I like the elimination of the corner three because it's a shorter distance, and I think it would promote more movement. And by the way, can I say this?
Yeah.
His dad is nominated for the Hall of Fame. Again, he's in the finals.
Dallas took the first by 51 points in December. Clippers won Monday as Leonard hits the corner three. He's 4 of 5 from 3, and this has been a recent development from Luka. Much more efficient from downtown as Richardson powers it down. Yeah, 6 rebounds already for Zubac as George couldn't finish, and it last hit, I believe it hit Cauley-Stein. And again, Jeff,
surrounding your star players is critical for chemistry.
Porzingis, quick turn, unable to hit. Dallas as a team shooting it at 51.5%. George, nice crossover and shovels it in. And now a turnover from the Clippers, and we have seen Richardson. Here comes George veering, couldn't hit, didn't get the whistle either.
Good late switch by Paul George impacted that shot of Porzingis.
Doncic comes up with a steal, being ridden and fouled, and now Luka Doncic with the Clippers over the limit.
For the guy who complains the most. So we recognize all that these officials, as George with a beautiful finish.
By the way, there was some confusion as to whether or not that foul that we had said was called on Batum was actually Leonard's third. In the corner, Batum sidestepping three is good. Here is Doncic. Doncic into the lane. Can't lay it in. Zubac with the outstanding rejection. George got inside and able to put it in.
Call a foul.
And a significant call for a couple of reasons, as George couldn't finish there. Fewest turnovers in the league, only San Antonio and Portland protect the basketball better. But tonight they've been careless as George hits the three. Little contact as well. 6 turnovers in the quarter for Dallas. George gets around the hedge. Another three. You bet. Paul George back-to-back triples at the end of this third. And the Clippers make it a much more manageable individually at the end of the third. Make it a 6-point game to begin the fourth. George can't finish there. A little extended dialogue there with Luka Doncic and the Clippers. Brunson will fire. No. Rebound taken by George.
Again, another good play by Doncic. Just couldn't cash it in on the Brunson three.
George misfires there, and Brunson able to collect it. George, nice look to the corner. Leonard, excellent move to separate and flush it down. Doncic, the handle, the size, the poise, couldn't finish. George, excellent defense.
He gets it out right on time and on target to the shooter, and Cleveland makes him pay.
George can't get it to roll in. Clippers starting to run out of time as George hits a much-needed three. How about the defense tonight from Dallas? Holding the Clippers to 86 points thus far as George hits another.